area. And today we are taking a closer look at Pi's real life value before any exchange listing. Is Pi already working in the real world? The answer might surprise you. But before we dive in properly, type your country in the chat. Let's see where our global Pi family is tuning in from. Last week's Pi Today was massive. Thousands of pioneers hosted community events, shared Pi battle stories, and celebrated Pi's progress. But one thing is clear. Open Mainnet is still not launched. Why? You may ask. Well, let's talk about this. Remember vividly, KYC is very important when it comes to Mainnet. Therefore, KYC is the gateway. If you don't pass KYC, you don't move with Mainnet. In fact, the core theme has made it clear. No open Mainnet until most users are verified. So if you haven't completed KYC, that's the first step. Go do that right away. If KYC opened fully today, would you be ready? Type ready or not yet in the comment section and we'll talk about that. First and foremost, let's look at Pi's growing real-world utility. In the local barter events, for example, in Lagos, Nigeria, there was a small Pi community where one man paid for school uniform using Pi. What about tailoring services? Paid 100% in Pi. That is not theory. That is proof. Real-life services in exchange for Pi is also existing. If you look at in the Philippines, people are now offering mobile data top-ups, graphic designs, and even digital printing, all for Pi. People are trading skills, not just items. Some pioneers have shared that they rented short-term rooms or even borrowed bikes with Pi as payment. Peer-to-peer trust is already building an economy. Now look at the platform's expansion. Apps like Pi Chain Mall, Pi Barter, and Pi Bridge are helping people to buy and sell using Pi. Therefore, you can buy things like smartphone, earbuds, beauty products, creative services, and so on and so forth using Pi. Now, if I may ask, would you accept Pi for something you sell or offer? What would you trade? Leave your comment in the section below, please. We'll talk about it. Now, why is Pi's utility matters? Why does Pi utility matter and not the exchange? This is what sets Pi apart. While most cryptos depend on exchanges for their growth and expansion, Pi is already being used in communities. This is not hype. It's human-powered adoption. We're watching the foundation of our people's currency being built before launch. What would you do first when Pi hits Open Mainnet? Have you asked? Would you hold, trade, or spend your Pi? Do you think Pi should be listed now or wait? Well, the chat is open, please. Don't be shy. I want to hear your real response. And as we have seen, it's obvious, it's clear. Pi is already useful. Pi is already useful, already active, and already changing lives quietly. Mainnet is coming, but don't wait for it to find value. Complete KYC now. Join your local community and explore where Pi can work now. Do not waste time. If this session helped you understand Pi better, hit the follow button, type #PiStrong in the chat if you're proud to be a pioneer, and turn on live alerts. We'll go live again soon with more real life updates.